might even be more. It might be like 18, to be honest. In the season, did great for us. This is and the guy in the middle, one of my favorite players on the Colts. Uh, Originally went by Darius Leonard, but as we got to know him, his real or everybody call him Shaq Leonard. And then this is Ebron's podcast, mate. Right? His Eric's podcast is called On My Soul. Now, why am I bringing this up and why is this on the show today? The Manic, as you see there, was one of our best players on our team, period, ever. Right? Definitely will be in the Ring of Honor. And the way that his career ended was just very strange to me, right? It seemed like he had an injury, and then just after the injury, he just never got back right. And now this is a guy that played only about 4 or 5 years in the NFL, very short career. This is a guy that easily could have played 10 years in the NFL, especially on the Colts. And we need him. I mean, even to this day, we still need him. He was the heartbeat of this team. He was the leader of the team. He was a guy that brought energy to this team. He was a guy that brought energy to the city. He was a guy that donated his time, money, and donated to the city of Indianapolis. Everybody loved him. And so when you got a guy that everybody loves, when you got an all-pro guy, right, in his first 4 years, he's an all-pro. He is a Hall of Fame resume in these first 4 years. And then all of a sudden you're gone. All of a sudden we release you, not trade you, release. And so it was very shocking to me that happened. I was angry because I thought that he was a great player still, and if he could go to another team and be great. Now it came out that he had a back injury, and that's why everything happened, but it wasn't really transparent to us fans. It was just kind of, oh, we heard he's hurt. Oh, he's not playing. Oh, he's not playing in games sometimes. So it was very unclear. But now it's became very clear. And so, like I said, Ebron, he's got the On My Soul podcast. He brought D. Leonard on to talk. And so I want y'all to hear just a little bit about, what he said, and I'm going to give y'all my reaction to it.
A lot of games where I shouldn't have played, and
I told you
I
that.
wish a lot of times where I wish a lot of times they would have said, you're not ready. And I had, man, after my 4th year, I go to OTAs. I mean, I'm training all season, feeling great. First day of OTAs, Ritz, we going out there to go run. I felt absolutely no power in my left leg. Next thing you knew, I go to the trainers. Hey, man, look, something ain't right. I don't know what it is, but something ain't right. For a whole month straight now, they attacking my ankle. They thinking that is my ankle causing all this problem.
Because that's been a problem for you. Yep.
And then I finally called, some of my doctors in. They were like, man, we think that it's coming back. I get an MRI on my back, man. They said I got a pinched nerve on my L4, L5, S1. I go in and they clean it up. It released the pressure, but I lost all power. So now I got to gain all power back. Yeah. So now, man, but the crazy part about it, I couldn't bend, lift, or twist for about 8 weeks. Then next thing you knew, after that, I had to walk for maybe a month before I can run. Then it got to a point where, man, trying, you know how it is, man. Now it's the season. It's trying to get to it. I'm still not ready. But in my heart, I want to be ready. So next thing you know, I'm going out there, trying to play. I mean, looking to shell of myself, man.
Now, this was a Super Bowl caliber team when Ebron and Leonard were all on the team. We also had JT too. This is rookie JT too. So
looking to shell of myself. I'm in the training room early, weight room early. You know how it is. I'm in their first thing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Next thing you knew, man, months go by, and then we're going to go play against the damn Raiders, bro. And in practice, I felt like I was at OTAs all over again. No power. Next thing you knew, man, I go to the trainers. Hey, man, this is feeling like this again. You're all right. We'll talk about it tomorrow. Told me to go home. Cool. I go home. Man. But you know, as an athlete, when something's bothering you, you gotta find the answer. Mm-hmm. So I reach out to the surgeon. Hey man, this is what's going on. Bang bang boogie. Oh man, that doesn't sound good. Let me talk to the trainers. And you need another MRI. I get back to the office, bro. They mad at me. You call somebody else. I'm like, whoa, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. Then next thing you knew, man, after the Raiders game, they was like, all right, you're gonna stay down. You're gonna fly from the Raiders game to California to have another surgery. After the ball game, bro, they put me on a commercial flight with everybody, like from the game.
Absolutely.
I'm ridiculous. In the airport.
You don't put your players on a commercial flight after the game to go see an injury. That's not how it's done. Ridiculous.
Hands in there. Oh no, it was terrible. It was terrible, bro. I mean, I ended up having surgery or whatnot, and then Peyton Manning got introduced into the. I think he got into the Ring of Honor. And you know, Peyton Manning had to do stuff with his neck.
Everybody came
so I'm
out.
Like, hey man, y'all reach
Same
out.
organization.
Edge was there. Reggie came out. Freeney, Robert Mathis. We even got to see Bob Sanders. I actually was at this game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just,
that game.
Ask him so he can help me. I get back in there. I said, hey, y'all talk to Peyton about it. Oh man, I forgot. Next thing you knew, man. They were trying to say that I wasn't doing my physical therapy, and you know me, dog. You know me, man. Like if you tell me I got to do something to be great, bro, I'm going to do that.
Yeah, absolutely,
bro. I completely lost it in there, and you know that ain't me, bro. I completely lost it in the training room, this and that. And I mean, I apologize afterwards though, but I just felt like I wasn't getting what I needed at that moment. Right. And I mean, it was a lot of mental stuff too. You wasn't playing like you wanted to. You hurt this and that. Best thing you knew, bro, I had the surgery. I had the second surgery, and I'm there doing what I'm supposed to do. Now this is year 6. Because that was my 5th year. Now it's year 6 that they shut me down. And I come back, bro, I still look the same. You know what I mean? Like I'm no power left leg. I'm out there doing what I'm supposed to do. And then don't forget, I got a whole new defensive coordinator. Yep. So now I'm missing OTAs, all this, trying to get back.
Gus Bradley, bitch ass.
On the field. And then now they moved me to Mike. They moved me to Mike in his defense because the Mike and Coach Gus, the Mike and Coach Gus program, that's the one who makes all the tackles. Think about Perriman. That's when he made the Pro Bowl that year.
Yep.
Next thing you know, Z made Pro Bowl and all that.
So now as we get on to the video, right? I'm letting y'all watch this video from the beginning so that y'all get the context of what's about to be said. But basically, like I said, Gus Bradley, not the greatest defensive coordinator ever. He's going to run the same scheme, same plays. Everybody knows what's going on. It's a cover 3 defense, easily beatable if you know what you're doing. And that's why perhaps in the beginning of seasons we could prosper, but towards the end, everybody had the tape and the film on us to where, well, we know what the Colts are doing. We know these guys are going to be here, and we're already not getting a rush with our front four to where it can speed up the process of things a little bit better. So our defense was always easily beatable because you knew where we were going to be, and we weren't blitzing, if any. So, I mean, it was just, quarterback sit back there, pat the ball and throw it to where you wanted to. But now we're going to be able to get to the point to where he talks about Gus Bradley and how Gus Bradley disrespected one of our best players, which is absolutely crazy.
Oh, you good because he's a rookie. You as a coach supposed to step on his toes. I ain't about to step on his toes during the game. Next thing you knew, bro, the season goes on, still not playing. So third down meetings, I'm taking all the notes that they tell me to take. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you whatever this team doing, whoop, whoop. But once I realized that y'all just talking about third down, Man, I'm on my iPad watching what? First and second down, because you told me no matter what, I'm not touching the ball on third down. I'm gonna make sure that I do my job.
Right.
Man, next thing
and I think
they started treating me crazy, in the facility a little bit, the way they was kind of talking to me or whatnot. And then next thing you know, we go play against damn Patriots overseas. We go to that game. He like, hey man, it came down to the damn last drive, for us to win.
And it did,
bro. No,
and we got.
He looks at me. I've been trying to talk to Gus for.
So this is what
our pass. I barely tip it, man. We can't.
We won that game against New England.
Ball game gets over with. We got a bye week. We lit it. Next thing you knew, I've been trying to talk to Gus for approximately about 2 or 3 months, trying to figure out what can I do to get on the field. He walks up to me after we take the team picture, bro.
Before he talks, it's no way as a coach to have a successful organization or successful relationship with your players for you to not talk to them for 2 to 3 months. That's crazy. That's like not talking to your wife for 2 or 3 months. We finna get a divorce at this point because we ain't talking. We ain't like that. That doesn't build healthy relationships, especially when you're playing football in an organization with your best player. All for
no lie. He looks at me with this little evil ass look and say, come on to my office. You can finally have this meeting that you've been asking for. Bro, I get in there, bro. He said, you ever thought about playing for another team? I said, no.
Absolutely not. You don't let Darius Leonard go?
He said, well, I think that we're about to let you go. I said, let me go? I said,
nigga, what?
Okay, what did I do wrong? Because no matter what, my money was guaranteed.
You know what I mean?
So it was anything. So I was like, man, what do you mean? He was like, yeah, I think that we're gonna go a different direction. We need different leaders. I said, different leaders. So I was like, bro, I hold everybody accountable, including myself. Like I treat people the right way. Like, what you mean by that? Yep. And then, bro, I'm out of there. Don't worry about it. I'm going to Chris. Yeah, man. They said that you're cancer in the locker room. I said, cancer in the locker room.
I mean, Chris Ballard. What are we doing? And I'm on my own show trying to support you, telling people, nah, Chris Ballard's done the best job that he can with what he's been given. And just every time, you just screw me over. Every time. Just every time. I give you support. More non-supportive information comes out. I mean, what are we doing? It comes out reports that people are showing up late to meetings and showing up late to team activities and people are half-assed doing this and doing that. You ain't getting the necessary players. And you've been a GM for almost 10 years. I'm almost on everyone else's side. And then you got one of the franchise's best players that has the respect enough of you to come to you and say, hey, GM, hey, this coach ain't, the coach really ain't vibing. You guys didn't get to hear, but the players on the defensive side, and I believe even on the I'm gonna say on the defensive side, all were in a group chat and all agreed, like, hey, this defense ain't for us. We're not running a scheme that works for us. This scheme ain't gonna win games and win championships. So when you've got a team of guys that are rallied around each other that come out and say and support that this coach ain't good for us, as a GM, you should take that as a sign that maybe this coach ain't good for them. But instead, you take the coach's side. You get rid of one of the best players in our franchise history. Was he hurt? Was he playing to himself? No. Right? Am I upset that we cut him? Yes, the way that we did. We cut him in the middle of the season. It wasn't like we picked up anybody else from the street that gave us better production in that season. We were still trash. You had EJ and you had Z playing more. That was it. You could have easily kept him on the team and did good business and then let him go at the end of the year instead of like they did in the middle of the season. Then when he went to the Eagles, I was pissed because I'm still thinking that, okay, if he recover, even if it takes him a year to recover and he comes back that following year and he plays with the Eagles just got to steal, especially when you're talking about releasing him. And so to hear how Chris Ballard did him and Gus ain't on the team, and Gus been struggling to get a job since. And then we got Chris Ballard. Hey man, your time is ticking, dog. Your time is ticking, dog.
Then they said that. They said, bro, they said that you don't watch film. I said, I don't watch film.
Oh my God, bro.
I'll be back with some stuff that I'm like, bro, this ain't true. Like, none of this shit is true. And now I'm like, I'm heated. I'm like, so all right, cool. I'll tell you what. So then they was like, well, if you stay on the team, we're gonna put you down to a practice squad guy. You're not gonna dress out anymore, this and that, or we could just cut you. So I said, all right, I'll come back. Because you know me, I want to compete. So I was like, hey, I don't mind, you know what I mean? I compete, there ain't no problem with it. Next thing you knew, man, the more stuff that I heard, it was just like, if I gave somebody all this effort, I gave them, you know, my body, I did so much for these people, and then they gonna come back and, you know, lie on me because I wanted what was best for the team. Now, granted, my play was not where I wanted it to be. I mean, I'm telling you, like, okay, you get me, you know what I'm saying? That's fine.
Injury, no joke.
But you trying to tell me I wasn't a team first guy?
Don't believe it.
So right then,
we
mentally,
don't believe it at the Colts Nation.
So I'm like, man, there's no way that I'm literally like, bro, it's the same coach that tried to give me an excuse. We play against the Saints, bro, playing against the Saints, and they put Taysom Hill in the game. And next thing you knew, he's running out the back door. And he goes to the team meeting room, said, hey, we put you in a bad position. No, coach, that's on me. I got to make the play. Take a full
accountability. That's what we lack. Like what I just said, that's something I did say. Well, that's been coming out. Players aren't being accountable. There's nobody holding players accountable for being late to those meetings. There's nobody being accountable for missing film time, missing tackles, getting beat for 70-yard touchdowns repeatedly. Like, obviously, we know why.
Accountability. These folks try to say I didn't take no accountability, bro. So right then, now I'm getting to the point. The question was, what made me walk away from football? So I'm telling you all the stuff that made me walk away from football.
This is wild.
This is I love Indianapolis. I mean, I wanted to spend my whole career there.
Too, Shaq.
Me and you both.
Then it got to my last 2 years. It was just more script than playing, and it was just like they would treat me a whole different way. And then I was just like, you know what, man? Mentally, I was so heartbroken from what was said about me that I knew wasn't true. And I was like, man, I told Chris this too. I said, okay, if I leave this locker room will go downhill. And what did it do?
It did.
It went downhill.
It went downhill, and it's been downhill. It's been downhill. Because see, Shaq is a leader. He's somebody that you can follow. He not only does he talk his shit, but he can back his shit up. And when you got him as a leader, that locker room and that defense can prosper, and a lot of things won't happen. When you got a defense led by Z, all the stuff that's been going on, it goes on.
And I'm literally like just trying to I put cornhole boards in the damn locker room, not just to, you know, have a little playtime. It was more so to have some bonding time with your teammates, man. I'm up there to the dang on kickers, the offensive linemen, rookies, like just trying to show that brotherhood, man. Like, bro, I treated everybody in that organization with absolutely nothing but respect.
Yeah, so y'all heard it from the horse's mouth, man. Next week, we're gonna have the second clip where Ebron, brother Eric, speaks on the Andrew Luck situation. Now, for all my Colts fans out there, you know how we all felt about Andrew Luck retiring mid-game. We got the news mid-game. They were playing mid-game that he was retiring. So he has a great insight on that. So we'll react to that clip on the next episode. But to end this episode out, guys, I'm gonna say pray for the Indianapolis Colts because we need it because it's a lot of turmoil, right? Even right now, you know they talking about trading Kenny Moore. They've agreed to look at some options for Kenny, which I'm not really mad at because Kenny's gonna be 31 this year, coming off an Achilles injury. And you know, it's one of the things where you're not getting any younger, you're getting older. And when you think about these next 2 years, right, you'll be 32, 33, 34, even maybe. And so you're not going to be in our long-term plan. So I can see them trying to get something for him while the value is high. Um, Still a quality player, still would love for him to be on the team, but I get it. Still in talks with perhaps trading Anthony Richardson, which I feel like if Chris Ballard trades Anthony Richardson, he needs to be fired. Because there's no reason why you trade him. You signed Daniel Jones to a 2-year deal, which was perfect. I said 3 years was the max. 2 years is great. You play this year, and then the next year, right, you're on a 1-year deal. And if you're trash, we can just be done with you. And if you're good, we'll come back to the table. But I also feel like in those 2 years, we need to see Anthony Richardson develop. Before you really give up on them, right? I believe last year was Anthony Richardson's best opportunity to show us what he could do. We were 8-2 when everything happened. I believe you could have put him in the game and we would have won. I mean, we lost every game after that. So I mean, you could have won at least 2 or 3 if he was in the game. I believe, but he had the eye injury. And so I believe a lot of teams see he had the eye injury. We see your production on the field before you got hurt. You were getting hurt. It wasn't the greatest of production. And then you don't have great and lengthy college film. So I don't see a lot of teams clamoring for him. But I believe this is a great opportunity to, hey, show us, you know, what you